Hey guys, happy Friday. We made it to the end of the week, all right? So we'll have, for our strength component, we'll have a 5x5 set of pull-ups, all right? And so this will be, I want everyone to do a pull-up and whatever capability that's available to you, all right? And so if it's a banded strict pull-up, that's fantastic. If it's a double banded strict pull-up, that's fantastic. If it's a regular strict pull-up, that's fantastic. But I want us to try to figure out how can we as an athlete get to the number 5, all right? The number 5 is super important. It's a great number to kind of train a baseline off of, and then we can use scales, we can use bands and things like that to kind of help achieve this. So I want everyone hanging from the rig from a deadlock, and I want everyone chin to get over the bar, and then arms come back down, and I want us to try to achieve that for 5 reps over 5 sets, all right? And so the way that this works is that, again, we want to start arms extended, chin over the bar, arms extended, chin over the bar, arms extended, all right? And so that movement might not be available to our athletes, which is completely okay. And so we have bands, okay? So we can introduce bands. And the way to set up the bands, guys, is that I'm gonna use this low ring here because we want to set up the band. The biggest thing, or the biggest area of opportunity that I see, is that we don't stand in the band. We kind of get our knee into band because that's a little bit more achievable, but either grab some help. This is the strength component, so if you guys buddy up, somebody can pull the band down or something like this. But we want the tension to be to the band from the top to the bottom. We want both feet to be in, and we just want to split the band with our body. So now when we pull up, right, we can stay nice and organized and come down, all right? Try your best not to let your feet come out and pull that way. Just try to stay here, and that way we can push down on the band as we're pulling up, create tension through the whole body, keep our feet slightly out in front, and come down, all right? And so even with our strongest band, the move might not be available to some athletes. That's whenever we go with a double band, all right? So we can kind of do this. And then the same thing, we just kind of got both bands here. That's really strong. But you guys will get somebody to like pull you down, get this feet in, and then kind of go through it like that with the double band, add even more resistance. What we want to try to avoid, we want to have ring rows to be our last option after we exhausted all of our band opportunities. All right, so if you need to do the ring rows, go ahead. I just encourage you, don't default to the ring rows, okay? Just try to find your 5, and even if you can get 2 or 3, understand that with the band you use, and kind of use that to kind of catapult you in your training moving forward. So with that being considered, we have athletes that a 5x5 pull-up, it's a walk in the park. And for you athletes, what I suggest is have a running clock, okay? And then you want to do 5 reps as slow as possible on the way up and the way down. So we want to control the concentric, and then we also want to control the eccentric with no interruption, all right? Increase that time under tension. We really don't want to add additional weight. We just want to add additional time with our muscles contracting for this 5x5, all right? And so if I'm an athlete where the 5 pull-ups is a walk in the park for me, well then now my goal is to find the clock and then go as slow no rest. I want to go as slow as I can on the way up and the way down for 5 reps. And your parameter, you guys that the pull-ups are walking the park, how long did it take you to do that with no breaks, no interruptions? Again, we cannot rest at the bottom and accumulate time. We have to be continuously moving as slow as we can on the way down and on the way up, all right? And then that time total will be a great score, a great indicator, all right? So somewhere between 7 to 10 seconds per rep will be a really, really good freaking job, all right? So guys, have fun with this, go get it. Hey guys, I'm pretty excited about this one. So what we got, everybody done the benchmark workout Jackie? If not, Jackie is 1,000 meters on the row, 50 thrusters with just the barbell, and 30 pull-ups, all right? So we'll start off with Jackie, and then the row will decrease, the weight of the thruster and the barbell will increase, but the reps will also decrease, all right? And so it'll go 1,000, 50, 30. Then it'll go 750, it'll go, I believe, 30 thrusters and 15 chest to bar pull-ups, all right? And then it'll go a 500-meter row, 20 thrusters, 10 bar muscle-ups, right? The thruster weight goes from the barbell to 75 pounds and 55 pounds for our ladies, and then it'll go to 95, 65, all right? And then the pulling skill will increase in the difficulty. And so I start on my rower, boom. I just finished my 1,000 meters. I know, pretty fast at that. And then I want to go 50 thrusters with the barbell, all right? So this workout is best if you definitely pace yourself, but 50 thrusters in as few sets as possible. The front squat to the overhead press, front squat to the overhead press, front squat to the overhead press. And then we just want to go chin of the bar pull-ups. So we're here, any technique works. So kind of go our butterfly version or our kipping version. Once we get done with that, 30, back to the rower. We'll go 750. I know guys, you don't have to say, I'm really fit. We'll add weight. Then we'll do 30. And then we go to our chest to bar pull-up. And then we'll go 500. Again, change weight one last time. We'll go 20 of these. And yes, we can squat clean thruster. Our first thruster. And then we'll end with 10 bar muscle ups. All right, so that workout, it'll take some time. Obviously, it's over a 2K row. It's a lot of thrusters, and it's a increasing pull-up difficulty. I'm well aware of our rower situation. So if you guys want to ski the equal amount of meters, go ahead and ski the equal amount of meters. If you guys want to use a bike, all right, we want to go 50 calories on the bike. We want to go 35 calories on the bike, and we want to go 20 calories on the bike, all right? So your job will be 50, and then the barbell movement and the pull-up movement, 35, and then each, and then 20, and then each, all right? So those are our options for our bigger classes, all right? Again, the ski, the same amount of meters, don't do anything different. The bike, 50, 35, and 20 calories will be just as good, all right? So, scales. Obviously, in a pull-up progression, always scale from the highest skill available to you, all right? So if the pull-up is available to me, I'll go Ring rows, I'll go jumping pull-ups, and then I'll go kipping pull-ups, all right? If the chest to bar is available to me, I'll go jumping pull-ups, regular pull-ups, chest to bar pull-ups, all right? Get with your coach and figure out your highest available skill and make a plan to start at an appropriate spot to end there, all right? I believe we got a cap of this. I'd imagine somewhere between 22, 25 minutes. Guys, have fun with this one. Again, don't come out hot. The weight's light. Respect the workout. Have fun. It's Friday. Go get it.